A little over 10 years ago, I was invited to go to Poland to help with an English and sports camp for kids. Now, I never thought I would actually do it because I was afraid of flying. Time was a huge factor, and so was money, but I'm so glad that God took all of those barriers away and I was able to go to Poland. So this is my 9th time going to Poland, and I am so excited to take a group of wonderful people to experience this camp as well. In Poland, it's really popular to have English camps for older kids, but the church that we partner with in Nowy Tomyśl decided they wanted to offer these camps for kids. So we go out into the middle of a Polish forest and we have art workshops, we have English teaching, we have sports and games, and most importantly, we're able to share the love of Jesus with these kids. I'm going to tell you a story about 2 boys that came to camp one of the years that I was there. These 2 boys were in foster care in Poland, and they were invited to come and all expenses paid for them. So they were a little nervous to be around other kids and to really integrate into what we were doing. And at our first night meeting with the Polish counselors and our American team, we were told that these 2 boys only came with 1 pair of shorts and 1 shirt for the entire week. They had nothing else. And so my favorite thing is that as Americans and as the Poles, we just started pulling out money and we gave it to the camp organizer, and he was able to go get them some clothes and the things that they needed for the week of camp. Now beyond that, our American team is able to take fun little trinkets, and these boys would get so excited when they would get a yo-yo or a kazoo, anything that would make the night parties really, really fun, and they would hide them under their beds because they were so afraid that people would steal them. But I will report that by the end of the week, these boys were having so much fun, and I don't know where they went beyond that, but I do know that they felt the love of Jesus through what we do and through what the Polish team does while we're at camp. There's so many more stories, and one of the greatest things is that the kids who were at my first camp are now counselors at the camp. So we wanted to share with you what's happening in Poland. Number 2 is to ask you to pray for our team. We will be traveling in the month of July for 13 days as a team to make this camp happen. So prayer is super important for before, during, and after camp. And number 3, you can give financially. Now the financial gifts that you give are, number 1, tax deductible, which is great. But number 2, they go towards our travel costs, our food costs, our camp costs, but most importantly, the supplies that we take. We take around 17 bags of supplies, and that includes art supplies for the camp, sports equipment, fun nightly party themed things like Hawaiian leis or glasses, whatever it takes to make a night party super fun for the kids. So you can go to Mission Hills and click on the Give link, and you'll have the option to give to a trip. We are so excited to see what God will do in us and through us as we travel to Poland this summer.